Hello, good day everyone. Today I'll be explaining the rules in operating with integers. So, let's begin. First, let us discuss what is an integer. An integer is a non-fractional whole number that can be positive, negative, or zero. If it doesn't have a sign, it is considered positive. Examples: -5, +6, 0, and 3. Now, we will discuss the rules of each operation, starting from addition until division. There are two types of equations that involve adding integers. The first is adding integers with like signs. Having like signs means that they have the same sign, positive and positive, negative and negative, and so on. To add integers with like signs, add them together as normal, and copy the sign of both onto the sum. Examples: +6 plus +7 equals +13, and -8 plus -9 equals -17. Moving on, the second type of equation involves adding integers with unlike signs. Having unlike signs means that their signs are different, like positive and negative, and vice versa. To add integers with unlike signs, subtract them, and keep the sign of the larger integer. Examples: -7 plus 8 equals 1, and +80 plus -90 equals -10. Now, let's discuss the subtraction of integers. To subtract integers, change the operation to addition, and change the sign of the second digit to its opposite sign. In other words, negative to positive, and vice versa. Then, follow the rules in adding integers. Examples: 10 minus -60 equals 10 plus +60 equals 70. And -30 minus -90 equals -30 plus +90 equals +60. Next, let's discuss the multiplication and division of integers. These two operations differ vastly from the rest, starting with its new rules. If the equation involves multiplying or dividing integers with like signs, then the product or quotient will always be positive. If it involves unlike signs, then the answer will always be negative. Moving on to multiply integers with like signs, multiply them as normal, and make the sign of the product positive. Examples: -5 times -6 equals +30, and +7 times +9 equals +63. To multiply integers with unlike signs, multiply them as normal, and make the sign of the product negative. Examples: -9 times +8 equals -72, and +2 times -8 equals -16. To divide integers with like signs, divide them normally, and make the quotient sign positive. Examples: -8 divided by -2 equals +4, and +80 divided by +10 equals +8. To divide integers with unlike signs, divide them normally, and make the quotient sign negative. Examples: -20 divided by +5 equals -4, and +70 divided by -7 equals -10. So that's all. Hopefully you learned something on how to perform operations involving integers. Thank you and goodbye.